Alrighty. Hey folks, I'm Zach. Here with me is Epic World's PCG, and today we are going to be playing my paper computer game, which is called Tree. So, yeah, let's get.
Are gonna decide which PCG we play. It's either
Oh,
Tree or Alien Invasion Part 3. So,
okay,
you want to throw a poll in the chat for them to vote?
sure.
I mean, like, unless you have a preferred game that you want to play, but I personally can't decide, so
Okay, whatever. Yeah, like
I think you should ask what the viewers want to see.
uh,
I will share the stream on my PCG channel. Hopefully get some PCG people watching.
sweet, thanks.
Alright.
What
Share.
game should we play? And Tree by Zach or Alien Invasion? What was it called? Alien Invasion what?
Part 3. The clown becomes a hero, but just do part 3.
Okay, start the poll. Bam.
Do you remember anything about Alien Invasion Part 3?
I remember that it's sort of starting to fill in the story between my first Alien games and that picture I drew of Zuvak, like having defeated the aliens and taking over the world. And I remember that it starts like the war starts, and it explains how Zuvak gets the arms, right?
Yeah. So in the world's reaction, well, you played as, I'm pretty sure you played as the Alien Van Scout in the last game, correct?
Yes. No, wait.
And you blew up some, I'm pretty sure you blew up parts of New Jersey, I think.
Yes.
Wait, no, okay, no. So at the end of that game, no, okay. So you play as John D. Whitmore, and at the end of that game, you talk to the receptionist, and she blows up a wave one of the alien invasion. But that was just the start of it.
Yes.
There are more waves coming, as you will see soon. So yeah, that's a backstory to alien invasion. Wait. So, yeah. And this game continues right off where exactly, like, literally moments after that game ends, so.
All right.
I, like, if you want to make a fourth one, then I make the fifth, then we finally finish the series, because it's a really good series, and I want to get to that artwork where Zubak's, like, the hero, and, well, I mean, that's kind of what this game is about. Zubak becomes a hero.
True.
'Cause
Alrighty.
in my game, sorry, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Well, in my game, Zuvak's Remorse, if you remember that one,
Mm-hmm.
basically after he returned to Earth, he was hated upon because, he was a torturer on Tree and turned into the evil Zuvak on the Balzac ship. But then you and Chris helped reprogram him for better. So that's kind of how he got to helping and starting the alien invasion thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I do remember.
Yeah.
That was a cool game.
Yeah. Are the poll results?
Yeah, let's end the poll. 60% Tree by Zach, 40% Alien Invasion.
Three it is.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So
Get my inventory ready.
Yeah, let me take a picture and I will send it to chat. All right. So this paper computer game is called Tree. And I am sending you the screen now.
Welcome, King Froggy. Welcome, Kiwi Productions. Welcome, Unlimited TCG. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We finally have a good cover picture of this. And we can see Ginkis.
Heck yeah.
He is like this literally is my theory. Like Power of N, Nano Chris. It all makes sense.
He does pop up.
Theory of N isn't doing too well.
Okay. So,
Oh, by the way, Zach.
mhm.
Have you heard of the PCG Playing Madness event?
No.
Basically, if you go on well, you don't have to. If you go on the PCG Discord server, there's an event called PCG Playing Madness, and every time we play a PCG, we get points. And the winner gets a free copy of my book that is coming out.
Oh,
So,
sick.
yeah, so if you basically play a PCG, if it's 7 or more screens, you get an extra 2 points. So basically, I think this game is Tree more than 7 screens, or how many screens is it?
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, well then you get plus 3 points because it's 12 or more screens. So if you beat this game, you get a total of 4 points, and I get a total of 4 points. So you'll already be in second place if we complete
I
this.
get the points, even though I'm the
No,
PCG
like
master?
so you get 4 points and I get 4 points.
Oh.
So I currently have the most because I've been playing all the PCGs recently, but second place also gets a prize because if I win, then I don't want like I want second place to get a prize too. Like if I'm the winner,
Okay.
but you never know. Like HMB or I don't know, King Froggy could play like a crap ton of games tomorrow.
Indeed.
Be in the league, or if you play Balzac Globotron.
Okay, so maybe we'll get some points today, but either way, here is your first screen. This is you. You are climbing the tree. What do you do?
Oh, there we go. Okay, can I break off a branch?
Sure.
Do I have anything in my inventory, by the way?
Nope. Well, I mean, now you have
All
a
right,
branch.
so so I got a branch. Can I break off the other branch?
Sure.
Like have 2 little branches? All right, cool.
Yeah, you can take his.
Now I got wings. All right, I will go to the right.
Okay. You go to this this branch to the right, and that. Oh, by the way, Kiwi Production says what's the Discord link? The other one is expired.
Oh no.
Kiwi Productions, can you go to papercomputergames.com? Because let me just show you real fast. Like here, papercomputergames.com, and then click on Discord. This should be a working. Oh, invite invalid. Never mind. That was a good try, but no luck. I don't think I can get. Can I get a new link with like? I feel like if I go get a new link, that's gonna end the call.
Yeah, how about we do it after stream?
True, but then.
Or Zach, you could make a community post real quick on YouTube.
That's a good
with
idea.
it.
Actually, I can do it with my phone. That's.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Paper computer games settings.
Or Kiwi Productions, if you go to my channel, Epic Worlds PCG, in any of my newest videos, I have a link to the server. So if you want to do that, you can also.
Awesome.
Yeah. Right. I got 2 branches, and I am going to the right of the tree. This is a skinny tree, by the way.
It is. Right. You're going to the right, and that takes you Hold on. I'm just gonna make a community post.
That's
Or
fine.
actually, I'll put it in the description of this stream. I think that's a
Even better.
yeah.
I recommend playing some PCG beats in the background if you want.
Sure. Um. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Right now I can't focus on everything all at once.
Yeah.
I will just make a community post because that putting it in the description was not as easy as I thought. Okay.
Welcome HMB, welcome Siren. Thank you guys for joining. And 3Van. We have quite a few people in the chat.
Well, hey
Nice.
folks, thanks for joining. Alright, I made a community post that has a PCG Discord invite link in it. So if you are watching and you want to join the PCG Discord, go hit up that link.
Okay, so back to the PCG. Do I know who I am? Or am I just like a psychopath climbing a tree?
Yeah, like, so you feel like you know who you are, like, but you kind of just like don't want to focus on that right now. Like, it's not like you.
All about the tree.
Yeah, it's all about the tree. Like you're climbing the tree, and it's very important that you climb the tree. That and that's all.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go to the right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back so I can send you the picture. Hold on.
I wonder why this guy is climbing this tree.
That is a good question.
Maybe there's some PCG theories in there.
Bam. It's sending. There we go.
All right. If I remember correctly, this is not the squirrel from Via's game.
Correct, it is not.
Unless I'm wrong.
It is.
All right, cool.
It's an ordinary squirrel.
So what does the squirrel appear to be holding in its hands or paws?
So, like, this is its nest, and at the center of the nest is a pen.
Does this pen happen to speak Espanol?
Doesn't look like it from where you're standing. Just looks like an ordinary pen.
All right. I thought it was that pen from Death Ward Hospital. All right. I go up to the squirrel and I make some like friendly gestures, like so it knows that I'm not gonna harm its nest.
It looks it like kind of hides behind its nest. It like looks suspicious, but yeah, just kind of eyes you suspiciously.
Are there any berries on these pine branches or these branches of the tree?
No.
Darn it. All right. Well, I might come back to that. I'm gonna go to the left of the tree, see if I need something over there.
Okay, so you go back to the main screen and you go to the left. That takes you to screen 1B, which is right here.
It's Biko and a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, knowing Biko, he's not very friendly. What's that kind of like that triangle kind of by his foot?
This, by his foot. That's like those are like extra little spear. Like he's holding a spear sort of in his hand, and he has like extras by his foot, so he can throw more than one.
Oh crap. Okay. Well, that acorn I probably need for the squirrel. Squirrels like acorns. Okay, this is what I do. I use my two branches and like fly and like flap them to try to fly up to Biko, and I try to like land on his head and knock him out.
Okay, so unfortunately your branches are too flimsy to get yourself flying, and in the effort you sort of like lose your balance. And Biko sees that you're trying to get up there, so he throws a spear, and he's like, "Rah!" And you
Okay.
are killed.
Oh, okay, crap. Darn it. Man, he must have good aim if he can hit a literal stick figure. Okay, save game.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I do. I charge literally sprint as fast as I can to the bottom of the platform, like the edge, like facing me, and I try to ram it and knock it over.
Okay. You sprint as fast as you can, and you ram the platform. Like, he throws the spear, but he misses because you're running so fast. It impacts the tree right behind you. You smash into the platform. It tips, and he's like, "Arr!" And it like almost tips over, but then it's tipping back, and he grabs his other spear, and you're kind of like losing your balance because like, you're running on a tree branch, man. Like, this is not, it's not that easy to keep your balance. What do you do?
All right, well, first off, I use my two tree branches to make like balance beam kind of things, like I don't know. And then I use one of them to like slap him off of his platform.
Okay, so you use your tree branches, you hold them out to the sides to get balance. Hey, multi-paper, by the way. You to get balance, and then uh, then you try to use one to like smack at him, but you just manage to smack his foot. And while you're
Oh
doing
no.
this, you're awkward. You're like barely maintaining your balance, and he just throws a spear down at you and kills you.
Save game. Okay, save game before I did any of that.
Okay.
I hmm, this is tricky. He's like Zach puzzles are always difficult, like compared to any other PCG. Like you and H&B have some actually like difficult puzzles. So, are the branches like swaying at all in the wind?
um, I think it's pretty tranquil. There isn't that much wind up here. It's just kind of like maybe like a calm breeze. Like every now and then you can see like one of the little twigs like just move a little bit in the breeze, but like there's no serious wind.
All right, what's holding Biko's platform down? Like, how's it staying on the tree?
It's sort of like it's sort of like nailed to to the tree.
All right. Okay, so this is what I do. I go back to the squirrel and I say, "Hey, squirrel, dude, there is this acorn. It is like literally golden. It's like the best acorn you have ever seen. If you follow me, I will show you where it is."
The squirrel's like, and it just looks at you suspiciously.
Okay, so so this is what I do. I take the pen. Like, am I able to take the pen without him like attacking me?
No, he attacks you, and your hand gets scratched. You're
Like,
he's just like
darn,
obliterating your hand.
save game.
Okay.
Man, I hmm. I want to get him to get that. Like, it's so difficult. Can I go straight up the tree?
Sure. So okay, so you go straight up the tree, and that takes you to screen number 2. Which, hold on, let me take the picture.
I feel like that balloon is there for a reason.
Alrighty.
Oh, whoa. What is it?
So it looks like a giant like gemstone, like a jewel or something. It's kind of like glowing green, and there is a hole in the front of it.
Like, like an opening?
Yeah, and it is
I crawl.
it's a suspended like There's like these sticks of wood that are connecting it to the tree. It's like wedged between them.
So I probably can't safely get in there without like a balloon.
You might be able to.
All right, I try to like I climb to the top of the tree and then try to swing myself down into the hole
Oh,
because I'm just so like
like
acrobatic.
all the way to the top, like.
No, like okay, well, kind of in the side, and I try to just jump through like a pencil.
Okay, you climb up to the side and you try to like from one of these branches, you try to like
Yeah.
jump straight into the hole. Um, that sounds pretty precarious. I'm gonna say you miss. Your face slams into the gem right next to the
Okay.
hole, and you fall down to your death.
All right, crap. Well, I learned a lesson. Okay. Can I go to the right again?
Sure. That takes you to screen number 2A, which looks a little something like this.
Hmm. Interesting. I go up to that computer-looking thing and just investigate it.
Okay, so actually this is my fault. I should have specified, but like I guess I'm going to assume that when you went to the right, you were following the branch to the bottom
Yes.
right. So then from
Yes.
where you are, you're on the branch on the bottom of screen 2A, and so you can't reach up
Oh,
to that
okay.
branch up there.
All right. So what's that little mini crystal looking thing? Is that like a replica?
Yeah, it looks exactly like the bigger crystal, except that it's smaller.
Can I add it to my inventory?
Well, you go over and you try to get it, but like it's stuck. Like, it's connected to the tree through those three sticks, and it's stuck like really good. You just like can't budge it.
Um, okay. Can I go back to the main branch and then go up to the computer branch?
Sure. Okay, so you go up to the computer. You go back to the main branch, and then you climb up to the computer branch. All right, you're up there.
Uh, I checked the reception on the computer.
Okay, it has a signal.
Oh, let's go. Okay. I see if there's any articles about this specific tree or like where I am.
How? Like, what do you search for?
I share my location.
Okay. You share your location, and like you see your location on a map, and the location says tree, and it just looks like it's just like a picture of a tree, and around it is just blackness.
Interesting. Am I am I on Earth?
Is that what you type into search on the computer?
Yeah.
Zero results.
Whoa. We're in an alternate dimension. All right, cool. Are there anything on the sides of the computer? Like anything around it?
There's like branches growing out of it.
What? I'm gonna take six more little branches.
All right, you got them. Yeah, the computer is
I have
like
an idea.
growing organically out of the tree.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I might need this later. I am going to go to the left on the like the lowest branch. Yeah.
So okay.
Go back to the main crystal tree thing, and then I go to the left.
Okay, so that is going to take you to screen number 2B, which looks a little something.
This game is big.
It is.
Very open world. I like it.
Thank you. All right, so that takes you to screen 2B, which looks a little something like this. It's coming. There
Ooh, it's a house.
we go. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see something. What's that? What's that purple crystal thing looking on the top of that tree branch?
Like at the very top of the screen.
Yeah.
That is a rock.
Ooh, perfect. I go back to the main tree with the crystal and climb up and get the rock.
Okay, so you go up here, and then that takes you up here, and all right, you got the rock.
Can I see Eco from here?
Uh, yeah, he is directly, well, like more or less, below you.
All right. I chuck my rocket like down at him.
All right. You chuck your rock down and bam, it hits him on the head and he's like, oh, and he is out cold.
All right. So before he wakes up, I run as fast as well, being careful, but I run down to the tree, and quickly, first off, I grab one of his spears if I can. If not, then I just grab the acorn. Am I able to do that?
Yeah. You climb back down to the main screen to screen 1, and then you come back over here to screen 1B. You grab one of his spears. He is out cold, so he can't stop you. You carefully edge around the side of his platform, and you got the big acorn.
Okay, this is what I do. I take the balloon and tie it to Biko and just like literally send him off.
All right, you tie the balloon to Biko, and very, very slowly, but he does start to float up into the air.
That's how he got to his Biko's castle.
I guess so.
All right, Sayonara, Biko. Okay, I go into this house. Like, I climb back up the tree and go into the house.
All right.
Wait. No. Sorry. Wait. Now that I have the acorn, I go to the squirrel and I make it. Yeah, so I give it its acorn, and while it's distracted with.
Okay, so you give the squirrel the acorn. It is quite pleased. This is like the biggest acorn it's ever freaking seen. So it's like freaking out. It starts going crazy on the acorn, and you get the pen.
Let's go. All right, I say Ola to the pen.
It does not respond.
Darn it. All right. Well, it's a pen, so I'm not complaining. I go to that. I climb all the way back up the tree, and I go into that house.
Okay, you go into the house, and that takes you. Hold on. Where's the house screen? Here it is.
Loading.
All right. Yeah, PCG loading screens are the worst.
So much suspense. I should get rid of the rock and the acorn.
All right, you got
Both used for good purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a spear, 2 medium branches, 6 small branches, and a pen.
Sweet. All right.
Chat's saying, "Lol, we got lore for Biko's defense." I know, right?
That we did. And hola.
Someone should make a game at. Yeah, someone should make a game at like what happened to Biko after I sent him on that balloon.
That's true.
Right. This looks like a goblin, troll, gnome, something. I say hi. Like,
Hello.
hello. How is life in this tree?
It's pretty good. Not bad.
Like how long have you been here?
Oh, this is where I live.
By the way, apologies for not asking your name. My name is Well, that doesn't matter, but what is your name, good sir?
I am Garud, the friendly goblin.
Well, nice to meet you, Groot the Friendly Goblin. I am a traveler just exploring this tree. By the way, it is a lovely tree, and I do love your house.
Thank you.
So yeah. Do you have anything that could help me on my travels, possibly? Or anything to trade for?
Ah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I've been meaning to get rid of that half shovel over there. I mean, I don't really have much use for it.
I see. Well, Groot, uh,
Garud.
I will trade you, I will trade you two of these really nice branches that I trimmed from all the way down at the bottom of the tree. These branches will make your house smell amazing. Great decoration, like it's the newest trend, and I will take that rusty shovel head out of your hands.
It's like, look, buddy, those branches grow everywhere on the tree. I can get my own branches, but
I know, but like these are medium branches. Like only the small branches grow up here.
yeah, but you live in a tree. You got to be able to climb. I go down there all the time.
All right, but do you have a pen?
He's like, wait, a what?
Well, this handy dandy widget I have here allows you to record the thoughts you have in your head on any surface. You can write down your ideas. If you have bad memory, like it's amazing. You can even make something called paper computer games with them.
Whoa, this is this possible?
Why, of course, good sir. It is like they are so rare that I literally have one out of there's only two in the like in this whole realm that exist.
He's like, can I see a demonstration of this incredible power?
Why, of course, but before I show you, I must tell you its origin. You see, it was being guarded by a great dragon, and just recently I had to give it this great treasure to just get past it, so it wouldn't tear me to shreds. And me being the heroic Giga Chad I was, I did succeed, and that is how this valuable pen got into the hands of me. And well, if you have any writing surfaces or like anything you have, well, I mean, it is a tree, so I go out on the tree and I just like scribble. Like, okay, well, how like is the bark smooth or is it like all crunchy and stuff?
Um, it's fairly smooth.
All right, so I try to write my pen on the smoothest piece of bark I can, and I write Groot.
All right, Groot, like the Guardians of the Galaxy guy, or this guy's name?
Yeah, that guy's.
All right, this guy. Okay, so you're right, Groot. Um,
Oh, Groot.
yeah, Gerude.
My apologies, Groot. That was quite rude of me, Groot.
No worries. People get my name wrong all the time. But then he sees you writing it. He's like, "Whoa!" Huh. And you would just give away such a power
I
as
know.
this?
Yes, I am feeling very generous, and yeah,
What's the catch?
there is no catch. It's just all I need is your rusty shovel.
You've got yourself a deal, good sir.
Well, thank you, and have fun with your pen, and I will take that rusty shovel off your hands, and have a good day.
Oh, you too. Thank you so much. And he, like, before you leave, he already starts, like, writing stuff on his wall.
Like, hopefully, one day I see his books in a store. All right, I take one of my medium-sized branches and I attach it, or like I I carve it up with a shovel and make it like really strong, and then I attach it to the rusty shovel head to make a complete shovel.
With one of the branches.
Yeah.
I feel like the branches you broke off are probably too small and flimsy to really make a solid. Like you can attach it, but it's not gonna make like a solid enough handle for the shovel.
All right, I'm gonna make a dual weapon. So I attach the spear. So on one end I have the spear, and on the other end I have a shovel.
Okay, that works. So what do you use to attach it?
Like, are there any tree sap anywhere?
Yeah, yeah. There's you can find some tree sap in between the bark.
All right, I do my 5 minute crafts and get it all attached and let it sit for a few minutes or hour, and yeah.
Alrighty, that works. You've got yourself a shovel spear.
Heck yeah! All right,
The
what
advance
have I
says in your
missed?
invention, the shear.
Yep. So I got
No, the
past all
sheeple.
this.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, Brood is really cool. He's a cool dude. Okay. I go up, like I go to the main crystal screen, and I go up like towards the top middle screen branch. Right one.
Okay, so you go up towards the top, and that does bring you to screen number 3.
I want to roast Groot and make fire. Okay. Okay. Ooh,
I'm just gonna
castle.
like show his name on screen again so that everyone it's,
Yeah.
mhm. All right. I'm also gonna put in headphones because I'm realizing I probably should have done that earlier. You know, I don't know how echoey I
By
am.
the way,
Sorry.
is this castle I'm looking at, like, is it to scale?
Yes.
Dang, that's small.
Yep. It's like the size of a children's playhouse or something, but it looks like it's built like a real castle.
Okay, real quick, before I do that, can I like look down and like look around, and can I see anything besides the tree?
Yeah, absolutely. You see lots of blackness in all directions.
Nothing else?
I mean, if you look down far enough, you kind of see. It looks like there's something. Yeah, you know, now that you look, the more closely you look, like it's kind of hard to see because it's like shrouded in darkness. But there is some kind of a bridge down there, some sort of like a metallic bridge, but it's like way far down below the tree. Like there's no way you can get down there, but you do kind of see it.
All right. Well, I can always say save game, so I'm gonna literally do a cliff dive, or sorry, tree dive, jump off the tree and just see what happens to me as I fall. Like, see how far I go.
Okay, so you jump off the tree, you fall, and you know the bridge that you saw wasn't directly beneath you, so you fall past it and you just kind of fall into the abyss, and you're falling for a while, and after a while you pass out, and then you never wake up, so you don't find out what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Revan, the new epic sport, tree jumping. Heck yeah. Okay, I head into the castle. Wait, first off, I say, hello, is there anyone in there?
Nope.
All right, well then I just barge in.
Okay, wait. Where did I put that screen? Oh, I literally just didn't open it yet. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, so you barge inside of the castle, and that takes you to the inside of the castle. Now, the inside of the castle is just as small as the outside, and it looks like this.
It's not like in Narnia. Oh, whoa. Squirrel King?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, where is he?
I don't know.
Uh, Interesting. Okay, I go over to that. Is that a book on a table?
It is.
Can I, well, first off, what does the cover say?
It says, "The Law of the Squirrel King."
Ooh, I add it to my inventory.
It is chained to the table.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I use my, what did someone call it? I use my sheeval to, break the chains.
The chains are durable. Like, it's hard. Like, the sheeval cannot break through it.
Am I able to read it? Like, read through its contents?
Yeah.
All right, so give me a brief summary of, like, what I learned.
Okay, so first of all, the book introduces, it says, these are the rules governing, the succession of the throne and, all that kind of stuff. It says that basically the Squirrel King is the ruler of all squirrels and all beings within the tree. And all inhabitants of the tree have to follow the whims of the Squirrel King. And it further says that whoever puts on the crown of the Squirrel King becomes the Squirrel King.
Whoa.
And it
All right.
and it finally adds, and you don't understand what this part means. It's kind of some sort of weird arcane lore or something written in the book. But the last part says that he who becomes the Squirrel King beats the game.
Interesting. It's interesting that that would say that in like a literal game. Maybe this universe is or realm or whatever it is very, I don't know, sketchy. All right. Um hmm. So am I just playing a game right now? Like what is up? All right. I want to become the Squirrel King, so I put on the crown and I take the staff and yeah.
Oh,
What
you have
happens?
become the Squirrel King. You feel like a
Oh
surge
my
of
goodness.
kingly energy rush through your veins. Nothing physically happened, but it just felt cool holding the scepter and the crown. And you have now been anointed the king of all the squirrels and all the inhabitants of the tree, except for the Squirrel Lord. You still answer to the Squirrel Lord. The book said that as well.
Squirrel
Yeah,
Lord.
the Squirrel Lord. For the Squirrel Lord is
Wow.
beyond. You are the king of all the mortal beings in the tree, but there are some things above mortal beings, such as the Squirrel Lord.
Dude, I could have like easily beat this game. Like I should have came here first and then took control of all the characters in the tree and just like not have like it would have been so much easier, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I will
for
also.
those of you watching now, you know how to speedrun it.
Yep. Also, you beat the game.
Wait, what? Okay, save game. No.
Okay.
I don't want to beat the game just yet.
I will say, in this game, you are allowed to keep playing after you've beaten it, so you can like keep your Squirrel King status and go mess around with stuff in other places if you want.
Oh, all right. Well then, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think I explored all the upper parts of the tree, correct?
Yep.
Except the crystal.
Yep.
Okay, this time I go back to that mini crystal, and now that I'm a king, I try to pick it up.
Okay, so you go back to let's see, where was it?
It was this one with the computer.
The one with the computer. I just Yeah, okay, there it is. So you go back to this mini crystal over here. You try to pick it up, and nope, it still ain't budging.
Okay. I say I command you to release and hop into my inventory.
Unfortunately, there are some things that are even above even your command.
All right. HMB says my audio is way louder than yours. Sorry, I'm loud, HMB. You want to just like turn it
um,
down a bit?
Here, let me. How's that? I think I turned down audio output, so
Hello,
that
hello.
should help.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Okay. Like, can I hold up the staff and try to fly?
okay, you try. You hold up the staff. You feel its surge of
I
energy
think
rushing
it.
through you. You feel the wind rush around you, but no, you can't fly.
Wow, what a hype up. Okay, can I use the staff to try to like warp the branches to make a bridge to the crystal?
Nothing happens. It's just an ordinary staff.
Because I control the tree, so.
You control all living beings in the tree. They have to follow your winds, but it's not like a magic staff. It's just an ordinary staff.
Well, isn't the tree living?
Suppose that is true. But the
All right,
tree is
well,
not able to warp itself on command, regardless.
okay. Um,
Three Van says, "I love this game." Thanks
I
so much, Three Van.
I go back to Grood and I'm like, hey Grood, do you have any ladders or anything that I could use to get to this crystal? Or like I should also ask, do you know anything about this crystal?
And he's like, "Oh, the crystal. Oh, you." Well, first of all, when he sees you with the crown and the scepter, he bows down. He's like, "Oh, my liege. Uh, I did not realize. My apologies." And then he goes, "But my liege, you cannot. The green crystal. You cannot. The green crystal. Like some things are above us mortals."
Well, first off, you will address me as Joe, not Your Highness or whatever.
Oh, my
And second
apologies,
off,
Joe.
all right, well, calm down a bit. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna figure out what this green crystal is about. Uh, yeah. So you can't help me?
Um, he says, "Oh well, the green crystal. We don't. You know, that is the purview of the Squirrel Lord.
I see.
Uh,
Um,
you only visit. We only visit the Squirrel Lord with the utmost of respect and deference, and only if we wish to beseech something of and I wouldn't go there without quite an offering."
I see. Can I go explore the roots of the tree? Like, are there roots dangling?
Where do you go?
I go back to the main, like, to the first screen where I was climbing up, and I basically go reverse and see what's
Oh, so you're gonna
lower.
try to climb down.
Yep.
Well, okay, you're just like blowing my mind right now, cause like you're like
I totally, I totally did not remember that from the video.
like I don't know who tries to climb down a tree. You're like breaking the laws of physics right now, but
Well, I
surprisingly,
am the Squirrel King, so I can do what I want.
oh shoot, and got me there. Well, you do it, and it takes you here.
The roots and the Squirrel King are the only thing I do remember about this playthrough. What the heck? -1 screen?
Yep, you have arrived at screen number -1.
Uh, I go over to Bonk, and I'm like, you okay, Gonk?
He recoils in fear. Gonk! And you remember that when you first climbed up this tree, like, this guy tried to stop you and you beat him up. Like, well,
Oh,
he tried attacking you first because he sort of like guards the tree to prevent people from trying to climb up it. But you beat him up, and now he is afraid of being beaten up by you again.
especially now that I'm the Squirrel King.
Yeah.
Kiwi Production says dig him a grave.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm going to be a good Squirrel King. Okay,
Excellent.
so I wait, so is Gonk just like does he just have eyes and a mouth and like no nose, no ears?
Uh, yes.
Interesting. Um I I I get in the same position as he is and I hang with him and I'm like, "So, Gonk, why are you protecting this tree from people climbing up it? What are you hiding?"
He's like, he looks at you like he wants to like smack you off the tree, but then he stops himself because you're the Squirrel King, and he just goes, "Gonk."
I say, I command you to speak in English, Gonk.
He goes, "Gonk."
Try harder, Gonk. Okay, you you look like you're really struggling. I won't make you suffer any longer. Um, well, hopefully you get that sore throat fixed, and I'll see you later. I checked the
Gonk.
lower, like way more, but like lower beneath the tree, if I can do that.
Wait, say again.
Pretty sure I can.
What do you do?
Can I get lower, like in the roots?
Okay, so you drop down onto where like the root is, and this is like a patch of grass like around the tree, dirt and
Mm-hmm.
grass and whatnot, and you're basically standing on like a floating island. So like, yeah, like like it just kind of drops off and ends on on either side.
Oh my goodness, everyone wants me to kill Gonk.
Wow,
Poor
bloodthirsty
Gonk.
bunch over here.
Yeah, my goodness.
Kill.
Dude, I was playing a PCG with HMB the other day, and every single NPC he killed in the game.
Wow,
Like
HMB.
he plays exactly how Wolf plays PCGs. It's a dark age for PCGs. All right, well,
Yeah.
I okay, I use my Sheeval and dig a hole to reach the roots.
Okay, so you use your sheeval. You are able to dig a hole, and you dig and you dig through the dirt, and that does indeed take you to uh, the roots.
Guys, calm down and chat. I'm not gonna burn the tree.
Alright,
Oh my goodness.
takes you here.
Whoa. Oh.
So you pop out of the
You
top over here. This isn't you. You're not pictured here, but you break through the dirt and these are sort of like the roots of the tree. They all curl down to a point over here, and there's like a dude standing there.
What's that like thing that looks like a cartoon hand coming out of the dirt?
That is a piece of meat, which is like. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, that's not a piece of meat. That is like a little torch, which is, you know, on fire right beneath this pot over here, which is sticking out
He's
to the.
cooking.
Yeah, he's cooking.
All right. What about that like three-pronged thing at the top of the screen coming out of the dirt? Is that just a root?
That is not a root. That it looks like a dead body of some weird creature with three heads.
Oh my goodness. Uh,
like a
geez.
like a long dead body, like a skeleton.
Can I use my sheeval to try to be an archaeologist and uncover it?
All right, use your sheeval to uncover it, and you were able to free it from the dirt. But as you pry free the last piece of dirt, it's broken free, and it just falls into the void.
Like, did I get a glimpse at what it was?
Yeah, it was a skeleton of a weird alien creature that had three heads.
Dude, there has to be some lore behind this. This is interesting. All right, save game to before I dug all that dirt on that wizard's head. I say hello, sir.
Oh, hello! I was not expecting any company.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to explore this tree and figure out what's happening. Like, what is the deal with these crystals?
Oh, the crystals. The crystals are the domain of the Squirrel Lord.
And but I saw a smaller one too. Is that for like smaller creatures to enter?
Hmm, yes, I believe. I believe that must. I have heard something about that. I do believe that is in some way associated with the Squirrel Lord as well, but it's not clear in what way. Perhaps there are some whispers that perhaps it is another being, another Squirrel Lord.
Oh. What made you live down here instead of up in the treetops?
Oh, this is the safest place to be on the tree, don't you think?
Well, like, well, what are the dangers?
Oh, you've encountered many of them
Like how
yourself, no
like
doubt. There are
true.
antagonistic entities up in the treetops. Why, there's Biko. He's always throwing sharp objecticules when he becomes irate. Is he not? And there are.
Well, I took care of them.
Oh. Well, I see. Well, then
Being a
there's
good
all this.
squirrel king.
Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Then there's all the squirrels. Oh, mostly harmless. I could survive up there fine, but this just seems like a nice, safe, cozy place to make my home. As good as any other, I say, and
To make what?
to make my home.
Ale? Oh, and what are you cooking right now?
Oh, I'm just cooking some sausages. Would you like some?
I am not very in the mood because I am on my Squirrel King duties. I am trying to make this tree a very safe place. I do have a question though. How do adventurers or anyone or beings that aren't really like born or native to the tree get to the tree if it's surrounded by a void?
He says, that is a very deep and interesting philosophical question. I have often spent many a night wondering that very thing. But I suppose that's one of those unanswerable, like one of those questions we'll just never know the answer to. Like, what is our purpose? What is our meaning? Where do we all come from? Where are we going? Just like those,
Yeah,
that is.
yeah.
But although I do
Uh,
like, I do suppose there are, there every now and then there are visitors from, one of the other, the other trees. But beyond
oh,
that,
there's others.
I've heard whispers of others. Only rumors, but
Dude, that like this makes me want to make a PCG to explore all the other trees. It must be explored.
but
All
from
right.
what I've heard,
What
though,
is that?
from what I've heard, this is of the trees. This is perhaps the largest, the richest, the central tree, as it were.
I see. And what are these pink things kind of falling from the like, is that like a pool of some sort that they're falling into?
Yeah. So before he answers, I'll just explain. Like this looks like it sort of looks like a shimmering pool, except like there's no pool there. It just looks like okay, it's like the reflection, like just the you know how like in the sunset there's like a reflection in water. Well, this is like
Yeah.
just the reflection in the top of the pool, but no water there, and
See.
like it's almost as if like light or energy or something from this sort of shimmering thing pool, whatever it is sort of rising up into the roots of the tree.
Oh, it's like magic feeding the tree or something.
Mm,
I mean, I guess it's got to get its nutrients somewhere.
true.
I mean, if it's in a literal void.
Yeah.
Uh, I hop into this nutrient-rich pool of stuff.
Okay. You jump off. You fall into the nutrient-rich pool. You feel energy awash over you. It surrounds you and envelops you, and then you fall through it and fall to your death.
Save game. Uh, okay, this is what I do. I go, I use all my branches and I make a sort of rope, and then I dump the old man's food out and use the pot to like make a pulley
He's
or
like,
like
hey,
okay, so I use the branches.
excuse me, sir. I was going to eat that.
Okay, save game. I feed him all the sausages. Like I wait until he's eaten each one, and then I politely say, "May I clean this pot for you?"
Oh, well, thank you very much. Certainly.
All right. Then I use my all the branches I've collected to make a rope, and then I tie the pot onto it, and then I dip it into the source of these purple particles, and I try to collect it.
Ooh, fascinating. All right, sure. I'm gonna say that works. You are able to dip it in, and when you pull it out, you know the pot. When you pull the pot back up, there is something shimmery inside. Like it's not. There's no like solid substance to it, but you can just see sort of like shimmering inside the pot.
Okay. Can I try drinking it? Although I probably can because it's
Mm-hmm.
just like
All right, you try
something
drinking it,
shiny, right?
but but it's like it just falls right through you as if you weren't there.
Whoa. All right. I okay, save game two before I made it fall. I keep it in the pot, I put the lid on it, and I asked the old man if I could borrow the pot for just an hour or two.
Well, all right, but please do remember to bring it back. I only have one of those, you know.
Oh, I will. And I will make sure to leave two of my best branches here, so if I do not return, it'll be a great mistake.
Very well. Thank you very much.
All right. I how do I get back up?
You
I
can climb back up
darn.
through the hole you came.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I do that
Mm-hmm.
and I go back to the main crystal screen
Okay.
where there's like a crystal on the where is
Yep.
it?
On screen number 2.
Yeah. Okay, I go to screen 2 and this is what I do. So I plant my shavel or shevel
Mm-hmm.
spear down into the tree.
Okay.
Then I bring myself and kind of tilt it, kind of like a launch pad, and then I let go of my grip and I try to fling myself into the hole in the crystal.
Okay. You fling yourself. You know that is just silly enough to work. So I'm gonna say that flings you exactly
Yes.
into the hole, and that takes you.
No longer have my shevel though.
uh,
Dude, read the chat. My goodness. What is up?
make a Kiwi-based PCG. Just you wait. Well, turn him into food, eat him. Oh, dang. Consume his flesh and bones? What the heck?
I know, right? What is wrong with these people?
All right. You go inside the crystal and you see this.
Oh,
And you hear, like, in your very soul, like, you don't hear a sound, but like in your being, like sort of echoing in your bones, you hear, "Be gone, mortal."
my goodness. Uh, I hold up my staff and I wear my crown proudly, and I confidently say, I am the Squirrel King, and I have brought you something, my great squirrel lord.
It sniffs curiously, and you just feel like the whole air like tingles, like as if each molecule of air is like controlled by his will.
Jeez. Um, so I hold out the pot, and then I slowly open it and show him what's inside.
He comes close. He looks very interested.
And I show him the contents of the purple, sparkly, shiny stuff that I got from the root place.
Do you give it to him?
Yes.
He
Oh,
consumes it. The energy goes into him, and you see the colors of it sort of like slide down his back and go up into his tail, and you can see that like his energy has sort of like increased, and um and then he sits there calmly, and you see that these four like acorns which are around him, they're like kind of hovering in midair. They kind of spin and they come towards you, and like, he doesn't say anything, but you just have the feeling like you can pick one of these.
oh. Wait, first off, am I allowed to use my staff to speak squirrel?
Uh, the staff doesn't do anything. It's just it's an ordinary staff. It's just that it's a status symbol essentially, like a real world king would have.
All right. Can I choose that orange, like old, like pumpkin looking acorn?
Okay, but by the way, I should describe these acorns a little better. The orange one that you're
Yeah, yeah.
talking about is rippling with what looks like fire on the inside. It's like the um the green one is sort of like churning, like almost looks like dirt and grass, just sort of like churning and growing, and like just churning within itself. This blue one is like quite clearly bubbling water on the inside, and this like sort of light blue one is it's like rushing air on the inside.
All the elements.
Mm-hmm.
I choose the grass and dirt one.
All right, you've got it.
And can I like attach it to my staff?
Sure. It
Wait,
attaches to the,
really?
yeah, why not?
Okay, can I try growing stuff with it?
How?
Like okay, well, can you describe where I am? Is it
You're
like,
inside of this gemstone, so you see like right now you're sort of like your legs are perched on the inner walls of this gem. So like it looks the same from the inside. It's just a gem, like green glassy, crystally substance is what the walls are made of.
Okay, wait, one sec. Save game.
Okay.
I choose the air one, and then I exit the crystal, and I try to like control the air to make myself fly and try to see if there's any other trees around.
Okay. It works. You are able to make yourself fly. The wind rushes around you and it blows you up like sort of unexpectedly. It catches you by surprise, but it blows you up in a huge gust of wind, and you are sort of like thrown end over end. And because you were sort of unprepared for it, you drop your staff in the acorn and you fall to your death.
Crap. Okay. Um, So I do the same thing, except I do a series of test flights that are safely around the tree. And then once I get good enough, then I like become a master airbender and I fly into the sunset and see where my adventures take me next.
All right, I'm going to say that works. You are able to fly, well, not so much into the sunset because there's no sunset. It's just endless void. But yeah.
Happy ending.
You are able to fly out into the void, and I think that's where we're going to have to end because I would have to make another PCG to continue this.
Dude, that was like you gave me a lot of freedom to basically do whatever I want. So hopefully there is a sequel soon because this is fun.
Oh, thanks so much, dude.
All right, well, it is a school night, so unfortunately I can't play Alien Invasion tonight, but if you're up maybe another time next week or maybe this weekend,
sure,
we could possibly do that.
Yeah, hit me up.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you, Zach, for playing this PCG, and yeah, see ya.
All right, see you, dude. Thanks so much for playing. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
All right, folks, and to everyone in chat, thank you all so much for watching. Kiwi Productions is a kiwi that goes and collects the universe cores and puts it into a relic that allows the kiwi to consume the universe and gain its power. Dude, did I just come into the middle of a conversation? What's going on over here? If my kiwi comes into this universe, it will eat the tree and the squirrel lord and king. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm gonna hope the kiwi doesn't come into this universe then. Although I don't know. Don't underestimate the Squirrel Lord's power. The Squirrel Lord is pretty powerful. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I guess I'll end the stream there. Yeah. PCG later.